and you don't just look for one job. You can look up to 200 jobs. I'm telling you, I'm not here to to tell you like it's rosy. I'm not here to tell you that it's easy to look for a job. Man, looking for a job is tough in Sweden. Is tough, and I believe it's not only Sweden. Like the demand, people are demanding for job, but the supply of job is very low. So you have to be competitive. You have to be tough. You have to fight hard. You don't sit down there and say, oh, I couldn't find a job. No, there are jobs. There are people working. So why can't you get a job? If other people could get a job, believe in yourself. Believe that you also can get a job. So what you do, go to the office. This is Kamischanel. Please, if you've not subscribed, please do that. And for those of you who have subscribed, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for your support. You need to register yourself in the Swedish Public Employment Service, which is known as Arbersförmedlingen in Sweden, and you can visit their office. They are always there to help you. They help you to create an account, and then they give you a username and a password, and with that you can use to log in and start looking for jobs. So the requirement is you need a personal number. If you don't have a personal number, you need a coordination number. And how to apply for a coordination number is that you need, how do you get a coordination number? How do you get a coordination number? Coordination number, you need a job contract. Like, the thing is very interesting that you need a contract before you get a coordination number. So what you do, you need a job contract. So after you've looked for a job, you need a job contract which you are going to submit to the tax office, and you need your passport. So you need your passport and the contract of the job, and then you fill in the information, your names, your address, where you live, and all those things. And then yeah, they will call you when the coordination number is ready. Normally it doesn't take time. It could be 4 weeks. The coordination number is going to be used by your employee for salary purposes, so that you start paying tax. So another thing you can do is to try to look for an internship, because even in Arbersförmedlingen they have internship. They can help you to look for one. But the best thing to do, if they can't help you to look for one, you do it yourself. Like, if, for example, you are interested in working in a certain company, so what you can do, you can visit them, you can go with your CV. If you have already applied for the job online with them, you can, it's good for you to visit them, go there and ask the customer service, can I speak to the manager, or is the manager available? If they say yes, then you see the manager, you tell him you're looking for a job, and you drop your CV. And you don't just look for one job. You can look up to 200 jobs. I'm telling you, I'm not here to tell you like it's rosy. I'm not here to tell you that it's easy to look for a job. Man, looking for a job is tough in Sweden. Is tough, and I believe it's not only Sweden. Like the demand, people are demanding for job, but the supply of job is very low. So you have to be competitive. You have to be tough. You have to fight hard. You don't sit down there and say, oh, I couldn't find a job. No, there are jobs. There are people working. So why can't you get a job? If other people could get a job, believe in yourself. Believe that you also can get a job. So what you do, go to the office, and if they say no, keep trying, maybe 2-3 times. But if you see, okay, this is not the place, I was not meant to work here, then you move ahead to another company. If, for example, if you want to work in McDonald's or Burger King or anywhere else, you go there, drop your CV, and keep calling them and visit them for like 3-4 times and see the response. Okay, guys. And then another thing you can do, tell them, okay, if there is no offer, is there vacant for internship? Can I train with you guys? If they say yes, if you are training with them, then you have to be, if you are training with them, guys, let me give you a tip. You have to sell yourself off. You have to do extra hard, but be real, don't be fake. One thing, because people will know you can't be fake for long. So be real, do your best, do the extra that they wouldn't think, because sometimes they would leave something for you to do and maybe you think, oh, this one is not important. Just do it, and when they notice it, they'll be like, okay, this person is very hardworking, this person is reliable, I think we need this person in our company. They can even try to squeeze you in even when there was no vacancy. You create vacancies yourself, boom. So guys, that is how you do it. Don't just go there and say, oh, after all, they are not paying me, or they are using me. Nobody's using you. Even if at the end of the day you didn't get that job, believe me, it strengthens your CV, because you have the experience, and as they say, experience is the best teacher. So the more experience you have, the better it is for you, so that the next interview you are going to, they will see that you have experience, you've done this and this, and they will say, okay, the job is yours. So guys, just work hard, work hard, keep pushing, keep searching, don't be tired. You can look for a job for 1 year. Yeah, it's possible. You can be jobless for 2 years. It's possible, but it doesn't mean that you give up, or it doesn't mean that you will never get your job. Other people are working, so why not you? So apply online, visit them, then ask friends. If you have friends in school, ask them, like, hey, I'm looking for a job, how can I get a job? Do you know anybody that have a job? Is to go to social gatherings. You can go to church and then you meet the people at church and try to talk to them, tell them you're looking for a job. Maybe there is another event that is happening, like try as much as you can to mingle yourself in events, and don't be shy, tell them you're looking for a job. And for example, if you know somebody that owns a company, or maybe a place that maybe people from your place that they always go there and stand outside and tell them, hi, how are you, I'm new here, please, I'm looking for a job. Guys, I've seen people doing that. I've seen people standing outside somewhere, and whoever they meet, they say, hey, my name is this and I'm looking for a job, and people help. Sometimes people even give them money, like, the only thing, you don't have to be too shy, just speak out, because sometimes if we keep quiet, nobody knows our problems, nobody knows what we are going through. So it's good that you speak out, you talk out, like you need to apply for as many jobs as possible. Like job hunting here is not that easy. I'm not here to lie to you and tell you that looking for a job in Sweden is easy, or getting a job is easy. No, especially in the big cities, there is so much competition. Like the demand is always higher than the supply. If you want to work in a grocery store, you can go there, drop your CV, like drop as many CVs as possible. Never say never. One day, one person will call you. So that is how it works. And even when you go to Arbersförmedlingen, click as many jobs as possible, attach your CV to as many vacant job as. So once you know the job you are looking for, you go ahead and prepare your CV. You need to have 2 CV, one in English and one in Swedish. So guys, if you are looking for a job, and maybe for example, after you've clicked and you send in your CV and maybe they call you for an interview, then at the interview you need to be very good. You have to make a practice, like you have to you go there like you are doing an exam. Definitely if you are going for an exam, of course you want to pass an exam. So an interview is like an exam that you have to pass, because the struggle is real. Like looking for a job itself is not easy. So you don't want to go at the interview and then they are disappointed at you. Like you really need to sell yourself, like show your interest, understand the company. And there are so many jobs like nannies, there is cleaning job, there is a undersköterska, like under nurse. That one you need to do some practice. You need to go and do some internship, and through that you will get better and they'll give you job. So please guys, what you can do, if you're in a new country, you don't choose job. Any job that comes your way, you need to take it, because you cannot survive here without income. As you know, Sweden is very expensive, and it's very hard for you to live in a country whereby you don't have income. And you're just gonna be frustrated. Facebook market, advertise yourself, maybe as a nanny, as a cleaner, as a teacher. you know there are people that have kids at home, and the kids need somebody to help them with their homework, somebody to help them improve their language, maybe English, Swedish, or Spanish, or any other language. Maybe some kids need to be taught how to work with computer. Maybe some parents are very busy and they need somebody to babysit their kids. Maybe some parents are very busy and they need somebody to wash their plates, wash their house, or do shopping for them. There are so many things that you can do. So try as much as you can to do job hunting, because it's not easy. So that's another thing that you can do. Okay guys, so I hope that this video will help you if you are new in Sweden and you're looking for a job. So like I said, if you don't have a personal number, then you need a coordination number. So once you hunt your job and you get your job, so you get your contract. So you take your contract and your personal and your passport, and then you go to the tax office, and the tax office is going to help you to process your coordination numbers. So Swedish is very important. At least you need to learn how to say hello, good morning, how are you, good afternoon, my name is, I come from, please, may I have, can I have this, I mean, you need to communicate with people. And the best thing for you to do is to start learning the language by yourself. There are so many YouTube tutorials that you can start learning on your own. Even before you join school, you can listen to podcasts. There are so many books in the library. There are so many audio books in the library that you can borrow for you to upgrade your Swedish. Believe me, like people, for me, what I believe is that Swedish is not hard. Though there's no language that is hard. All you need to have is, you have to have the interest, you have to have the dedication. And if you dedicate yourself and you have the interest and you work hard, believe me, you are going to learn the language. And most of all, you need to practice there, like the speaking part. Like, it's not enough for you just to go to school or just to listen to tutorials on online and you're not speaking. So try as much as you can to mingle with people that speak Swedish. If you are like an exchange student, you can mingle with Swedish students and try to hear what they are saying, and while they are talking, you can try to speak some words. And the Swedish guys, if you love this video, or if you like what I am saying, please guys, subscribe to my channel, comment, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends. Let me know your experience. Like, if you ever looked for a job, what was your experience? What did you do good? What is it that you would have done better? And if you are searching for a new job, what is your experience? What is it that you are facing right now? Is it easy? What is it that you are not doing right? Are you pushing hard? Are you looking? Are you you have to fight hard, because man, life is not easy. Life is about fighting. So everything you are doing, you have to work hard and be consistent, and don't give up, because people are working. So why can't you work? If somebody else is doing it, why can't you do it? So guys, I see you in my next video. Bye bye.